rock a rhyme. I check it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry is for King Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Here now, 3rd and 5. Report! Down, Jackson.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson now moving to his right. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Get set, get set.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Ready? Shot. Sit up.
A first down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. On the give, here's Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Moving to his left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Omar, ready? Get up! Change it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. There
unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll let Henry try to run for it. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Jackson now to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Moving left. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On the run to the right. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks. Because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Another Baltimore.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Finish it.
Throwing Jackson. Is stiff, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
12 yards. Brings up third and 6.
Jackson, fourth out left. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews, touchdown Baltimore.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll try for it with the fullback, and he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The throw on first down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive. On first and 10, it's Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down. Here's Purdy again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
First and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. Out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Second down, Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he searches for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson now. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. Jackson so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up to the end. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. We're pretty close. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll take off again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on second down, exiting the pocket right. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving
jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Well, not a building you're gonna miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Headed out right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 on a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. They're on the stop pass rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezeraku.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Getting out to his left. He can run it. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. He rolls to his right. Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Fielded at the 7. These efforts going to get him to that 32-yard line before he starts. And down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action now for Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Pickett. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. Prescott's going to throw for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down at the line. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this. When you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts some pressure on the other to perform.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap to Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Get the fullback involved here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Forced out to his right. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's fourth down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 8-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. And they are passing on a field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down. Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's able to get Flowers caught. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the first and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's second down and goal.
Forward.
Trying again, following the set. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him again. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's third down and goal.
Jackson has it, third and goal. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on two more. Jackson throwing for it. This is caught. And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
DC ready?
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback.
Well, it's intercepted. They were going for Hopkins. Kaiir Elam makes the play. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being...
He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2 and now trail by only 2. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First and 10, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. It's another rushing play. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it.
Big gain downfield. is taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
For a Cowboy.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, here's Dak. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. He rolls to his right. On the run, and the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Buying some time left. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. One play in, and this drive is already in the enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
First time this game they've looked to him, and things look tougher now with third and long.
What do you think?
Dak to the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. The drive begins with Henry. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 31. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connecting on a slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. The blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
He's back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens down by only 1. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This is a 55-yard look from the left half. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Into the hands of Pickett. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some all-important insurance. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We change it.
Setting up to pass. Complete Derrick Henry. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. And really, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the play to win them this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps. Play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to pass it here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Rolling out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go.
And he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a snap away from winning this ball game.
Cowboys 23. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go for a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson looking to throw. Headed left, buying time. He's going to tuck it and go. And mark him down up beyond the 30. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Good for a Baltimore.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Hold on, ready? 180. To the right. 180.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Those legs, 13-yard pickup, a scramble leads to a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
15.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big play for KC. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal? They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Hey, 15.
Off the play fake. Mahomes hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
Now, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they on third down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Jackson up top again. Moving outside the taking off, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jerry Tillery.
W.
He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now it's Jackson.
Works on firmament FB intent. Figments jerk crore. 9th Kelp Kirby intent.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson forced out wide. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike.
I love you.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Hey, middle.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
What are your name?
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first two quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Forced to his right. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
On the run to the right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. That is George Karlaftis. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Jackson now on second down. Rushed to his left. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and
4. Jackson now. Out to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Let's go, Hey, 57, colors, 57. Hero, 15.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Patrick to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's a run with Hunt. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker kicking off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Rolling right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson rolling to the left. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio.
Fair catch.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Really nice play here by the strong safety. And what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why. Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attack. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Jackson on the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
On the ground, here's Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To throw is Jackson. That is off. What a job on the scramble. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves involved.
Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing Jackson, exiting the pocket right. And he gets into the end zone. The aggressive ball works. They take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Into the hands of Juju. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mahomes. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Harrison Butker to take off for Kansas City.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down.
No, return.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give them 16 there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Moving to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Now on second and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
First down, Chiefs.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Hero, 15.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Mahomes now on second down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
At the 9-yard line.
Yellow. Collect.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 8. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Attack, attack! Fight on these two, fight on these two. Hey, Ripley, boy,
Mahomes on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, like, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. It was a game